Don't blink, it's your Ink. Welcome to our show. Continuing hopes are having a wonderful day on this 9th March, 9th April 2025. Today we'll be playing some Arknight. I promised you guys I was going to be checking out the very new event. And when I promise something, I deliver. So without further ado, let's check it out. I'm excited because, again, I wasn't a huge fan of the two last events, so this being the very first event that we're kind of craving, we're kind of enjoying, I'm down. I'm more down than before. Okay, so this is not good anymore. To democracy, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Only a set deals an absolute, I'll do what I must. You will try. You failed, you Anakin. You failed, you. Noise. I just had some spicy food. Right, so what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom a lot. You're gonna hear me, but don't worry, I will protect you guys. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This is so freaking cool. Let's do a good reaction. Right here. Wow. This is so freaking cool. Once again, I think the character from the it does seem like a little bit like Siege, but they called it something else, so I don't know if it's still Siege or something like that. I do not know. I do not know. The graphics here are amazing. They're phenomenal. Wow. Just incredible. Just freaking incredible. Wow. It's so majestic, so... Like, of course, it's a royal, but I wish I knew more about the lore of Arknight. Yes, so... Okay, she's definitely cool. She's definitely cool. Wow, look at her. I'm 100% sure it's Siege. We're giving away a banner to this commander. Is that a revolution? What's going on? I have no clue. But that's why we're doing this event. Let's get right into it. Wow. Okay. Setting mills. We have Catherine. Okay, so let's see first of all. Let's see who that is. Catherine. You cannot really see who she is. And got Queen number 1, which is Bagpipe exclusive skin. You know what's insane? She is a Vanguard, and we're focusing on using Vanguard, so actually pretty good. Now let's get right into it. Die a hero or become a villain. 3 is a sailing ship adrift, the course of which no one can predict. This is so cool. Isabel Montag, wow! This is amazing. We're going up to the tower. Once said. History is like a granary. It sat in silence amidst the bustling estate, in a remarkable sight with a somewhat unpleasant scent of mold, only ever thought of when stowing something away. It sat in silence amidst the bustling estate, in a remarkable sight with a somewhat unpleasant scent of mold. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so used to having it at auto. I mean, silently containing things, it's its sole purpose. As for the people, there's like stalk of wheat growing out of the field, braving the elements so they might sprout those precious, precious ears. All you have experienced will become shining golden grain, stored within the granary called history. This is exciting. I love the piece. I didn't like the last two events, so... It's one to say that history is showroom of human life. Shining and golden. Yeah, I said that was a shining golden life. Wow, this is so cool. Vina, the sword is yours. And again, oh, Vina, this is your destiny. This is Siege as a kid. Harder, is this? How do I know? Well, because when you evolve her the second time, when you give her a promotion the second time, she has 3. Vina, what the hell are you doing, Morgan? I think she's the one we can get. Stop doing already. You're nearly cut in half. This is young Siege. Huff huff. Vina, it's time. Once again, I wish I knew what we're doing. Who do you wish to be when you leave this place? I choose... Perhaps this is how history runs its course. Those caught up in its flow won't accept things as they are. They will resist it with all their might. The reality always comes crashing down, slamming you into the ground over and over. You got no choice but to get back and figure out a way to stand firm. You know the fight will never end, and you got to make ready for the next fist in your face. Yeah, she had it rough, dude. Until you circle around and round to find yourself back when you started, albeit some different path. What I would love is what we just saw. What just saw is the end. The opening scene is actually the end, and now we get to know how she got there. Here we circle around, albeit by some different path. Can we do 2 times G speed? Holy shit. I know it's theatrical, but still. Wait, now that I think about it, that might have said milestone. That's what metaphor she used exactly. Just that it got to do with a mill and windmill or something, that sort of thing that will get people thinking of the sunset. I forget it, I never much fancied the way she talked about all eroded like. When it's done, I'm here to record a heart-pounding moment in history. As a witness to this particular point, as one who's personally experienced some of these events, I feel the need to share the tale with those who come after. It's worth remembering, considering the many bitter lessons learned must not be forgotten with too many painful sacrifices made. Safe to say, the story is so twisty and turny that if you weren't there to see for yourself, you never guess where it ended up. Beautiful. I remember now, it was a ship. It's like a sail of ship adrift, and every age she its share of experience. My very first time. Man who thinks to change his course, but in the end, none will truly ever know where the sunset and the river will take them. Bah, sod it. I don't need to copy the feel of those historical novel I read. It's my book. Why should I write it like how Vina Governess talks? Let me have a think on how to tell the story myself. Siege, Vina. Banal, Morgan, Lagola. Oh, so she's writing a story where, okay, I understand. It's how the tale of a hoodlum became a hero. It's all about courage, friendship, conviction, and power. Yes, Siege, when you read her backstory, she's a hoodlum. The heir of the king leaves the place, and when she returns home, she's already fit to be called a hero, sitting alongside her merry band of mates. The epic begins the summer of the year we left, in the faculty of Londinium Norport Borough. They were the happiest days of my life. Aww. It's such a cute scene. Moncaster, Bristol. Got any more? Chefy D, no blue. Bird, give me a hint already, Vina. You gonna watch me embarrass myself like this? It's your Betty, I can't say anything. It wouldn't be fair otherwise. Don't give up now, Indra. So we got the less 60 or so nomadic cities. If you can't think of one more, just think of the way here. Indra is one of the best vanguard. My whole life I've never left Londinium. It's my home. Where the hell would I remember what some city miles away are called? I'll be real fond of cleaning up the alley back home then. I mean, I should be acting like I shouldn't be acting like a smartass. Oh, Hannah, do you still recall the time when we went to the video shop? They were done duffing the Lane brother up. I think I do. Didn't the film have a matter? Or with Wild and the Green Law? Was it some kind of romance? She went on and on and on. Then do you remember what the leading lady loved eating the most about the noble at the noble banquets? Cinnamon butter and vanilla roast fowl beasts. Yes, Simo, that's them. The nicest thing is that fowl beast is something we see often in Arknight. It's a universe. Not the best when it comes to leading, Vina. I'll follow you my entire life. I will. You need to get all happy on me now. Aww. Morgana, you lost. Here's your drink. You know, Vina, I helped her out, bird. Whatever, drink's a drink. Morgan, it's your turn to pick up the protection money from the factory on Old Farleigh Road. Don't forget to help clean up the alleyway behind Old Hang Sandwich Shop. Time like these, that Glasgow feels spread a bit thin. One day I'm gonna make all of London into Glasgow gangster, and all those fees will come straight to us. The best sandwich in the city. If they are under your wing, would you even protect them for? The Gaulish? Maybe those cutting nobles, who knows, some thoughts are bound to show its face sooner or later. Norport can make do without us, and neither can Londonium. There's a day when Glasgow, the hero of the whole city, just you wait. It is the Glasgow gang, the most important gang in town. Cavendish Manor, super cool. Where Cavendish, I don't know. Did you enjoy the play? Every time Duke daughter falls in love with an handsome Sarkis youth. Every time their formidable rival or would-be suitor conjure all sorts of dreadful devilish plots. Would have thought the playwright who penned The Lady of Windsor could produce such a provocative work, but only after FT writer fee. Do you think Lady Alia the I'm too fond of the ending of Ceremony of London Earl Morrill. I don't know if you're supposed to understand what you're saying. Under the end via hand of persecution, the Duke's daughter and the Sarkis led elope. In death and they buried together in a public cemetery, a conclusion that far too formulaic. Is that a reference to Romeo and Juliet? I expect a young lady such as yourself to have the taste of an art wrangling critics. Not enough to bring tears to your eyes? Ooh, like the Cavendish or the sarcasm of Jaunt? There's only served blind thus, my lord. After our often accomplished popular work harboring ill intent. Sheesh. Shame to there. Here I was, thinking you would have some empathy for a leading lady, but we are bound to a fate beyond our control. Am I so dreadfully silly? Pray forgive my inadvertent offense. Know that my family was once in a good term with the Cumberland. I don't really mind. To comment that her knowledge that her grace and the Duke of Castor aid me at my lowest. I have only gratitude for her. No shame in my circumstances either. Then, since you're taking part of today's festivity, I take your words as her grace's own thought. Consider it a friendly reminder. Londonian should be wary of those returning from Casdale. Heaven forbid some ridiculous story to sow the seed of pity in their unwitting mind. So she doesn't. She seemed a bit snobby. Your word will startle the talented playwrights. Bringing a citizenry to tears would hardly be a difficult thing for a duke, I'd say. Is this also Her Grace's opinion on the matter? No matter what you think of his playwright, I do believe the Lady of Windsor will work her heart. I will heartily invite you and perhaps Duke considers to give it a rough read through. Fiends have not the limb to drag themselves out of the swamp. Man has not the height to see beyond time. Others can understand these words and take them to heart while keeping a wary eye on its matter, before becoming the next Duke Windsor. Who is? I don't know who that is. No offense meant. Oh, I must say, I quite enjoy your inquisitive views on the topic, Lady Allerdale. The I see beyond them a rare thing indeed, a comparison ambition beyond. One mean is as cheap as chips, wouldn't you say? Despite these many years past, there are still those who have been not forgetting that Victoria once had a kid. There are those who carry the former heir to the throne in their mind, alongside that sword of royal authority. Also, Vienna is the royal heir. Duke's actions are hardly incrustable. Whenever she dispenses advice to other Duke, do not forget that there are eyes upon her in turn. I will inform you, my grace. It's getting late. I fear I must be heading off. Nothing for his dinner, Lady Cumberland. I have an appointment with my tailor to prepare some winter clothes. I'm sure you're aware that summer in London lasts but a few fleeting days. But winter never comes late, and I shan't keep you any longer, my lady. Shall send a ticket for opening night to you beforehand. If Her Grace would like to watch, Duke Cavendish would happily sponsor the troop to the tour of the castle themselves. Of the castle de men. I pray that Her Grace will not be blinded by her own tears. Not really sure where's the Victorian story going, by the way. It's a banquet, was it not? Who might you be? You may call me Clovicia, based on the distinctive white hair of yours must be Lady Allerdale Cumberland. And I'm Alashay of your city has ordered some outfit to the coming season from her shop. Afraid we haven't finalized the detail of yours quite yet. Sorry, I couldn't help you to overhear conversation with your Maurice. Your reputation as a critic of the art is well earned. You flatter me, but I presume you two are concerned about the present situation in Londinium. Hardly. It's just rather difficult to not listen to the clientele discuss the recent change when you work at a tailor. Getting dark, I should head home. Once you settle in the design, please have Madame Elishes contact me at your convenience. Yeah, Madame Elishes, she asked me to pass London daily. Farewell. Might as well see if there's anything else not newsworthy today, I suppose. A vicious brawl in Nobert, is that? She's possibly... I don't know if they know about her existence in Second hell, this bloody ridiculous is what it is. I like Ingza. If she's a baddie, she's a badass. If the entire time this month been excellent after excellent in the factory ever since that scoundrel took over the union. Watch close enough and you start to notice how whenever some brave soul puts a complaint about the union, end up dead and some trick kicks in a few days later. Oh, that's tough as fuck. Let's go then already. Take me in. Take me to him. I'm gonna see how brass his bastard balls are. About the union endo union business. There's street endo street business. That's the rule. Giving every bastard I see a right trashing is my rule. I know, of course I know, but we got no other choice. Even keeping it all hush inside the factory, not even the copper can investigate. This new foreman Johnny, right? Who's behind him? Remember hearing some big name backing him. It's of Duke Davendish, apparently. Trying to get anything out of you lot? He asked you for money of any sort, but ever since he became forgeman, another important job are getting taken up by a worker from the outside. I see you head on back. You need to talk about this over a bit. What are we waiting around for, Morgan? Are we gonna get these bastards do what as they like? I love this. So there's like, it's not that simple. You heard the man. You see the average union tosser. He's got the backing of a duke. He's going out of his way to play tyrants in some little factory though. But he's possibly looking for her. Who cares? Since when did we need a reason to take out buggers like him? Since he's backed by a fucking duke, dude. I know like Demon rather reckless these days. The dukes have been playing their game around the clock. But tell me you haven't noticed all of these fresh faces on the street lately. Time to come up with a plan, Vina. We're all ears. Even the protection money is up to them to do the legwork. Let's go have a chat with this bastard of foreman. It doesn't matter if you got a duke behind him. Alright, if you say so, Vina. Just to be safe, we should soap the factory a bit. Get some info. You're with me, Blair. Baird. Hey, why didn't you ask me? Because you're rash, you're obnoxious. Well, not obnoxious, but you're rash. What's wrong? You've been looking rather glum lately. I was just thinking I might be enjoying myself a little bit too much. What? Not too happy here. You have to do this siege. I told you before, Dagda. I found a life for myself now. A life of yours helping your neighbors seek the justice of the street, then heading to the noble manor to lob a few brick. There's no escaping some things. Maybe you wouldn't talk about this in the gym. I'll sit by your side, waiting for the date that you have your answer. Life is long, but the pivotal moment that changed you, they're over in an instant. I recall that one afternoon before the chaos of the storm struck us. Still enjoyed those peaceful hours. Indra didn't speak to me the whole day on the account of musician. Baird had and smoothed things over between us. In my nightfall, we were all happy as could be, buying hot dogs and beer. I couldn't shake the feeling that the Glasgow gang was about to enter the craziest chapter of the story yet. It wasn't until those wild dream of Harsh then to realize the most pressing issue. Main character of this tale wasn't the Glasgow gang, it was Vina, just Vina all along. What's about Alicia? Did not instruct us to keep close on Her Royal Highness Alexandrina whereabouts. Did the royal police just look over the case file of the ghastly brawl in Norport? Is the original copy of the file? Was rather vague, merely a record of the involved party. I thought you ought to know. In a fuzzy black and white photograph, a woman stuck in a lollipop stare immediately at a camera. Interest. May tell if you are not, she's a royal lioness. Why not seek her out immediately? And what then? I bring her back to Cumberland Manor, or I send her off to Castor. Will we swallow too, Alicia? I'm willing to bet we're not the only one with an interest in her. This matter has long since been grown out of my control. Then I take Alicia. But no matter how you put it was such a long time ago. Things being what they are, is an unknown heir truly so important? It's merely an inkling. From the very first time I saw her, many years ago, I always believed she would change things. There you go, there's a few workers I need to pop in on. But I'd also like to know how Her Highness has been doing these past few years. Seems interesting. Who's there? The coast is clear. I've handled this site too. This is it, the place Charlie told us about. There's some chatter. Lately, the union is keeping a whole bunch of good inside the whole factory. Like they're smuggling ring. Johnny seized control of the union not to skim some fun, but to do this sort of business. What's inside those containers? Just open them and we'll find out. And not slow. Original weapon. It's not a Victorian issue. No idea of the permanence though. Man sneakily taken over factory, so all she can move muffin from God knows. What is he playing at here? The dude quietly stockpiling weapon to the city can only mean one thing. trouble. And we left our finger all over the place. We did it ourselves. Got it, the Ock? Got it, Anna? Not Ock. That is so freaking cool. But can you still see the factory burning from all the way out here? There's no laughing matter. No laughing matter, Indra. Well, we did really see something big here. Maybe we can say we done nothing wrong. Yeah? Not only so big, it defied border, but that time it felt rather small. Wouldn't you agree? Who are you? Well, it's a humble guest of the Cavendish state, nobody in particular, and yet I would say I'm one of the lucky chaps. You know about the factory, you know what Duke Cavendish is up to. You can boast of sharing some of the Duke burden, but not wholly to know about his great plan for Londonian. Well, at this moment, with only concern is you, Your Highness Alexandria. Let's say Your Highness standing before me really does come to mind the sight of His Majesty all those years ago. You and I, we are so like some childish sense of justice, the same price you must pay for clinging it. What do you want? You live with your friend hardly matters. They say a few bucks of your lost merchandise. Hardly anything compared to meeting you. Come now, at the very least, I'll let you chum leave here alive. How about that? Here's my impatience, Your Highness, but the truth is you have no other choices. Should I say, if you are free to try to escape, but I will keep a close eye on your whereabouts. Vila, what the hell are you doing? Something already, you nearly beat him to death. Uff. Fine, he's still breathing. Vila, get out of here. If I hear all this, it was all my doing, nothing to do with anyone else. Why I keep calling you Royal Highness? The daughter of late King Elsar, Alexandra Vina Victoria. I didn't mean to hide, I just thought it didn't really matter. Deathmate, I'm not asking who you are, I'm asking why you tried to shoulder all this by yourself. But the long story you need to be telling us. After that, save it, we need to leave right now. Oh no, they sent it immediately. We're running out of time. Once the police notice the factory is up in flame, we'll contact the defense force and shutter each and every port. When that happened, we wouldn't be able to fly out, even if we sprouted wings. Don't worry about no port. I'll hold the fort. Bro, you're not coming. Hey, Morgan, say something, don't you? I get where she's coming from. The Glasgow gang always been the home to us, Anna. I'm gonna welcome you lots when you get back, right? I'm watching you, but I'm sorry, Vina. I can't protect you against real titan like them. You're getting nothing more than a puny little mouthpiece. You would never report Vina, or should I say, never only report a reporter. I know from the day you joined us. It's my fault. I just wanted to protect you all, but now I dump a heap of trouble on your laps. Not wrong. If you're going to blame yourself, though, there's something I hope you keep in mind. If you report, remember that one day you'll need to come back here to repay everyone. But after all, we'll snatch it right back someday. But you are really set on coming with me. There's no need to tangle yourself in all of this. I'm your trusted advisor, Mina. I'm worried about you. If I don't come looking to bother you, you're gonna need me to help bash their face in. Wherever you go, Mina, I will follow. Never forget, Vina, no matter what you go, the Castle Gang will be with you. Aw, that is so cool. Before sooner than later, heir to us, the Glasgow Gang. I mean, damn it all, my lady is the Duke of Cavendish man. I contact headquarters right away, even if it was all turn London upside down. Very well, I'm contacting the hospital. What's to press it? I will have my men handle this. Nothing to come will have anything to do with the Northport police. Do not worry, the chief of the police, royal police will not come calling on you about this. What else on scene for that matter? Really, how are you sure about that? I cannot fix the future courses, sir. I can guide it towards a path of my liking. Today we will soon be welcoming a host of visitor. Do you not have more important things to handle? This was part of your destiny, Vina. So is she a good person or no? When we found out about Vina's past, I was amazed. But I was more pleasantly surprised as it were. So yes, the intro scene is the ending. Could see the entire story in my mind. A lost heir to the throne, a heroic fantasy, anything from the streets. Stories usually start with someone leaving and end with a reunion, but really beg to differ. Okay. When we stepped out of the road away from home, none of us were expecting that we could be so fraught with hardship. And one of the word of Dagas spoke once we set foot on our home again, after many, many years away. Actually, it's like a sailing ship adrift, and every age it shares experience of houseman who thinks to change its course. But in the end, none will truly ever know where the sunset and the river will take them. So much reading, holy shit. Hey, who are you? How to get some ring or round in the ring? I'd like to ask if you where the Glasgow gang is based. I'm looking for Siege. If I understand that things right, she's your leader. Jim only got one leader now. She's called Baird. Wait a sec, look at your clothes. You're a noble. Wait. Okay, Farina, you know her. That's not a trip. If you got something to say, I can pass it on for you. In particular, I just, as a friend, I'm concerned about her current situation. You know, I'm wishing her all the best when you can. Sure, she's doing fine. I'll tell you on her own. Later, turn and leave the message Jim. She know the woman wasn't lying, but she saw the photo hanging on the wall and a smiling face upon it. A bit of absent minoreness, the deep, resonant voice will rise in her head once more. You will meet Vina again someday. Original Prime. The doctor with her fist, she's always first to the fray. That was a lot of reading, guys. Holy. I like it, but still. Indeed, all the linkage number have faded away since this place was abandoned. Is this it? I'm praying I don't run into those damn devil again. Hey, you guys. Get out of here. And while you're at it, ask her nicely how she found this place. Remember, you keep your tail clean this time. Don't make the buff mad. You heard him, lady. Come with me. Let go of me. Tell me to treat a lady. Mickey Robinson, hero of the Exemplar, or rather, one of those heroes, is my husband. Help me to fetch some medicine. You need to put door paper. I use a black though. You can hardly even walk, so Paffy. Yet another unlucky bugger. I haven't heard any Mickey. All you find is this last place are some bum-inspired fun drugs and the dead devil bones. But wait, you want to Rick Paffy meds? Go look for the newly built sanatorium. The new speaker lady promised it'd be stuck. Wait, we have no other choice. There's simply not enough medicine here. I can get it here. My husband, I have a few elbows sideways somewhere saying. Often Condominium in Land Manor. The late dude gave them to us. If you could get some medicine. Don't give me a reason for the defense force patrolling. I'd rather take up sniffing around here. Just go already, lady. Make us on the list, then let her come by tomorrow to pick up the meds. Yes, boss, but if what shifts doesn't have the money? We do the old-fashioned way then. That's weird. I don't think the boss ever stuck her nose into these sort of things. What should I? You gave the controls. Thank you. Wait, those clauses. My husband never mentioned them. If I signed this, then we. We'll live well, at least before we come calling him for our due. I think that's a husband of yours. Wasn't quite someone else with his better half, huh? Well, all that pen steady. If you can, we can sign for you. The mercenary, all the writing and tight, the traveling over takes her. She can no longer retain. Oh, veneer of calm. She shut her eyes, grit her teeth, and pressed the mercury guide her hand. Run, enjoy your life. Bloody war over after all. Asking Millie's car for help will be the best decision you and your husband have ever made, lady. This morning, London Inherent Health Secretary Commissioner General Madame Major was found dead in her office in New Oshik District. They actually wrote the word "come." In the deployment session, Madame Speaker Alexandrina has the support of Madame Major work in caring for the infected, limited her untimely passing. Port Point and Madame Major their itinerary before she passed to the Duke of Normandy to discuss the purchase of medicine so as to relieve the shortage within Ladinum walls. According to some reliable sources, Madame Major died of an acute orthopathy attack. Only she could turn her infection. She was often seen arguing fiercely with the speaker in her recent time. In this some sensitive period where the number of reported infected within the city is growing exponentially, it is clear worth looking to the death of Madame Mayer, who had lost her hereditary peerage. Even now, 2 months after the Sarkaz withdrawal, what is the plot coming back to the fore? But exemplar are the terms of the resettlement program still not finalized. All eyes on the newly appointed speaker, who has won the backing of majority of the dukes. We have managed to contact with the speaker close confidence. This case, Morgan, digging deeper into. The manager of the speaker's office suddenly falls silent. Those louts, they were loafing around the entire cafeteria, waiting for me to sit down for lunch before they tried to wheedle some info out of me. Maybe the hell out of him. I thought that way they wouldn't dare run their mouth in the news again. I didn't think about how you affect you. Everyone sees you. No, I would have kicked them out, literally. Look how she looks now. She looks amazing. That design is really, really cool. Doesn't matter what you say about those newfound when they were in the business of making up fluff. They put in their latest story a long time ago. Since there's no way of shutting them up, might as well get straight to the point. Let's check our two faces together. Bring yourself to the pace and grave areas with ease. It's like she always did back in the gym. That's the Vina I knew, and I even said. These clothes really do get in the way. Maybe I should find someone to make some alteration. I happen to know a pretty good tailor. Made clothes for the royal family when he was younger. He made it through everything in life. Same nobody dare hire him nowadays. Infected as well. Oh yes, any progress on that thing you mentioned in the message? The situation is complicated. We catch her, the Sarkas who have been hurting people. They're now cuffed in the Senil Parliament chamber. I suspect this might have something to do with the gang operating out of the abandoned underground factories. As for whether or not the Duke of Normandy heir is behind all of this, she and I will resume negotiation. Madame Major Death, the loneliest medicine supply, as well as Milscar gang of those Sarkaz. There's a lot of things to handle in the city, and none we can solve with our fists, like we did 2 months ago. Because there was 2 months in between. Okay. Hold to the job quick, Vina. I believe I'm as it is can now manage those issues. Relax. I'm here to help you. While you tell me how to handle this sort of situation, I won't let her down. Morgan, I'm heading over to Parliament. See you there. She not quite used to this sort of life yet. There's some things Siege could do that a so-called speaker can't. I'm the victim of Sarkaz attack. In the care of our colleague at Rhode Island Medical Department, no life-threatening complication for the time being. Moreover, we traced the source of those low quality medicine. Most of them came from Milscar. Many turned them into desperation, but in the end, all they got was a pile of harassment from the gang of wandering goons. And for whether or not Milscar is in the know, oops. So now what we're gonna have to do is have to change files. As for whether the Milscar in the know or is the work of some underage or underling, I'm so sure. I'll let them know. Milscar's the wildest running rampant in million shadows. So now what we have to do is